Okay, so we said stress is the main culprit of adult acne and adult breakouts. And how exactly does it do that? So when we go into the stress state, we go into that fight and flight state. Now remember, that's a good natural response for a human being. When we used to run around and we were in the bush, especially in South Africa, and a lion would chase you, you would immediately go into that fight and flight response. And then of course you're like the superhuman and you can run away from the lion. However, when you are stressed, you are in that fight and flight state over a prolonged period of time, which is very unnatural for a human being. We're not supposed to do that. So what happens, being under that stressful state all the time, you're in that fight and flight, and there's changes happening in your hormones because now you have to perform. So what often happens is there's an increase of the testosterone, and I'm specifically talking about females here as well, because the minute we have more testosterone in our bodies, we are triggering an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. This enzyme makes a thicker, stickier oil. Now in a gentleman, when their testosterone spikes, they have nice thick coarse hair and they can still take that oil out onto the surface of the skin. Whereas us girls, we either wax or thread and remove our hair, or the hair that we have are very soft hair and they are not strong enough to actually take this oil out onto the surface of the skin, and that then leads to a blockage in our pores, which then of course leads to that sore, blind pimple.